Welcome in, everyone. I am so glad you could be here with me. I am back. It's me, your old pal, Decaf Jedi, and I am going to be streaming a little bit of Fallout New Vegas, picking up where we left off. Very excited to jump back into this. And full disclosure, just so we're all on the same page here, since my last stream, I played a little bit solo by myself. I completed a couple of quests. I did the Helios 1 quest line and diverted power equally to all the Mojave wasteland. And I did the, Camp Forlorn Hope side quest and sided with the NCR against the Legion. Sort of how I'm hoping to play this is I'm hoping I can finish this with the independent run. But as long as the NCR is opposing the Legion, I'm willing to work alongside them. Like, the Legion is at the bottom tier of who I want to work with. So the enemy of my enemy is my friend, and I'm trying my best to do anything I can to make the Legion have an unpleasant time here in the Mojave. But welcome in, everybody. It's me, Decaf Jedi. I hope you're having a terrific Thursday. Glad to see everyone. Good to see Matawi 67, Lemming, everyone else out there. This should be good times. So what is interesting to me? I just thought about this before the stream started today and had to look up the numbers on this because I started thinking to myself, the timeline of Fallout and like Fallout New Vegas in particular, I was trying to line it up with like other science fiction-y works, and it occurred to me that this is happening like somewhere in the neighborhood, like maybe a decade or two after the events of Star Trek Strange New Worlds, which kind of blew my mind when I started hearing, well, I really started thinking about that. Like the idea that, you know, maybe that's one vision of the future where there was also like a big giant war on Earth beforehand, but somehow we end up with like Anson Mount and his cool pompadour versus this vision of the world that we end up with New Vegas. I don't know what to make of that, but hey, it just filled like a minute of stream time. So that's good stuff. Welcome in. Howdy, everyone. I also want to give a shout out to the newest member of my YouTube channel. Thank you, Tim S, for joining up. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. All right, so we have Boone. We have Roll Pal Boone. We recruited him last time. We have Eddie. And now we have our very own hotel room. And I've stored a whole bunch of stuff in the Foot Locker. Now we actually have a place where I can put all my stuff, so I'm not constantly burdened down with quite as much crap. So that's a good sign. Also, hey, this is exciting. I acquired that gun from here in Novak. I now have the Blade Runner gun. Now, if you're wondering, did I purchase this from the vendor in the gift shop, or did I wait until he was asleep and sneak in and steal it? Absolutely snuck in and stole it. So now we have the Blade Runner gun, and that's pretty exciting. All right, Boone, let's go. Let's go, Eddie. Where to now? So we finished up Novak. We finished up Helios 1. We are, hopefully take a look at the quests here. Rooney Uncle Scrooge. We are ready to head on to Boulder City and try to find the man that killed us. But Benny and some Jet. I'm gonna get myself hepped up on Jet before I fight Benny to get the full effect there. So that joke really pays off. Hello, mercenary. Hello.
Hey there. Need anything?
Traveling merchant.
Sure.
Yeah, I think I'll just buy some ammo. I'm always in need of ammo. There's not a lot going on in here. Tri-beam laser rifle. Wow. Plasma defender. I've never used the laser weapons in any Fallout game. I don't know what it is about the laser weapons, but they just don't They don't appeal to me. I always feel like I have to like spec so hard into them, and then I'm always worried I won't be able to find all the ammo that I need to actually make them work for me. You know, 6-7, I don't think I could ever successfully go with the Legion. I think that would be oh, this guy's great. I think that'd be too rough on me. I can't even play Sith in Knights of the Old Republic. I always feel like they feel a little bit out of place too. These, like, even when I'm wearing power armor, I kind of prefer to have conventional weapons. Like, I like to run around with like a small hunting rifle and power armor on is sort of my default move. I bet it is rough to do the Legion playthrough. I feel like I would really chicken out. Oh no, are these the assassins? I'm really dealing with a lot of assassins lately. This is unfortunate. The good news is I have a pretty good way to deal with them. All right. Man, that didn't kill him? That's not good. Not a bit of that's good. Whoa. Oh, crap. I just got absolutely ripped apart. That was brutal. How'd that happen? Okay, oh no. Point blank, not wise. Okay, let's try this again. Caravan, shotgun. I guess somebody grenaded me last time, huh? Oh no, I gained infamy with these guys. That's too bad. I just cannot handle these dudes. Still not dead. Now I'm about to die. Wow. Yeah, these kill squads are awful. I think what must have happened there had to be an explosive, right? Like someone threw a grenade at me, surely. All right. Okay, how are we doing with the rest of the gang? Whew. It was tough going, gang. Take that. Plasma grenade. All right. Legion Prime armor. Sawed-off shotgun. We're going to unload some of this stuff in a minute. Oh, he's nice when, yeah, assassins come and are kind enough to bring you loot. That's how it's supposed to work. Okay, come here, Eddie. I'm going to need your strong back. Okay, apparel. We'll just dump some of that in there. There we go. It's as simple as that. Oh no, is there a guy that got left behind by his party? That's kind of funny. I'm supposed to be raiding too. Ooh. That's a nice hunting rifle. Okay, we're overburdened again. This is how we're getting rich, though. Just you wait. Okay. We're on our way. Accidentally winning the war for the NCR, just about to depleting the Legion's entire squad. Yeah, I mean, they're bound to be running low on elite assassins at this point. Like, they're bound to be scraping the bottom of the barrel, right? Mines could be handy. You know, I'm terrible at laying them, but absolutely, if they're just going to charge wildly toward me, I should probably just drop some mines. Okay, who are these bogeys on our radar? Is it more Legion? They are Legion. They're many. What are we dealing with? Did I step on a mine or did... Yeah, that's the kind of idiots you want to run over your mines. Exactly it. I guess if I had perception, like actual points of perception, I'd probably get some sort of like glowing indication that there are mines around, right? Like I would have some sort of better visual warning. And 15% sounds good to me. Oh, wow. Yeah, 15% was great, turns out. That's all I needed. Ooh. That's a spicy meatball. Someone left. Mentats. Don't mind if I do. Dealing with there. And no damage mitigation. Leather armor reinforced. Not great. Okay. Hey, Cherry Sharper, good to see you. Crippled mini lived in those dastardly Legion mines. Yeah, I just like to stomp right on those babies. Let them know who's boss. Do I have injured limbs right now? No, I just have sort of a general discomfort.
Hey there.
Hey, Prospector.
Howdy.
That's right. I mean, theoretically, if you could stomp with the exact force of a mine, it should cancel out the explosion. That makes sense to me. I mean, if you stomp harder than the mine, it would send the explosion down into the ground. So I did turn off the music for this stream. I've been getting very angry warnings from my good friends at twitch.tv that maybe I should cool it with the copyrighted music. So that's happened. They're just looking out for me, you know. Oh, I just got a bag of yeast. That'll be handy. Stim pack, yes. Suddenly I want an RPG where having a high science skill actually let you dictate terms to reality. That would be fun. Like, get into like Daffy Duck, Duck Amok kind of territory, right? Like, I should be allowed to blind people with science, literally. What are we dealing with there? Those aren't rad scorpions. Are those evil ants? Remember the ant agonist from Fallout 3? That was Fallout 3, wasn't it? That's not this game. I think Ant Agonist was Fallout 3. I know it was pretty wonderful. Maybe I'll shoot some guys. Oh wait, this is great. In the GURPS IOU saying they had characters with mundanity who were so ordinary that real magic would become parlor tricks in their presence, and ghost demons and monsters would turn to people in rubber suits. That's fantastic. That sounds like something out of Monster of the Week, which I'm definitely here for. Uh-oh. Oh, Joe Cool, the robot villain in 3, made a comeback in a 4 DLC. That's fantastic. I've heard people saying that they aren't thrilled with the updated version of Fallout 4 so far, at least on PC. I've heard that the improvements are modest, and there's still some buggy things going on. And of course, it breaks every mod on Earth, but that's to be expected. I don't think we'd be too surprised by that part. It's too bad that the Fallout London fan game had to be kicked back a little while they figure out what's going on, where to arrive at. Am I in Boulder City? Yes. I'm in Boulder City, baby. Yeah, it's too bad the Fallout London fan game had to be postponed while they figure out how to make the new version of Fallout 4 actually work. Okay.
Not many people come into Boulder City these days.
This guy looks awesome. Tell me about Boulder
Most
City.
of the town is rubble, destroyed during the Battle of Hoover Dam. And the only other thing around here is the concrete mixing yard.
Now, is that mixing yard made out of concrete, or is it where they mix the concrete? If you could, why isn't... Okay, yeah, this is probably going to be... Yeah, where's the concrete come from?
Most of the limestone comes from Quarry Junction out west, but I hear some Deathclaws overran the quarry. With no work to be had, all the workers around here have wandered off. I'm the only one left in town.
That is the only reference to Deathclaws we've seen so far.
Constructing bunkers up and down the river. From what I've heard, it's a little late for... Travelers over at the 188, just up the road, said that the Legion has overrun a couple of towns to the south.
Actually, just a moment.
Come back.
Where's your radio? You're welcome, Twitch.
Welcome back to the Bighorn.
Okay. You got those good stim packs? No. Only 250 caps. Suboptimal.
What can I get?
Let's see here. that's just a no-go. All
Okay.
right, let's make this a little smarter. We'll just sell those items for now.
Another satisfied customer.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm satisfied. I really want you to have more caps. Bartender carries a baseball bat at all times. This is a normal bar where everything's fine. I mean, honestly, I've been in some bars where if a baseball bat was the only thing the bartender had, that would actually be kind of reassuring. Now he's got a lever action shotgun. I kind of want all that. I guess I shouldn't make people angry here as soon as I've arrived in Boulder City. Is he really the only person in Boulder City? No, clearly.
You here to pay your respects too?
No.
It commemorates the Battle of Hoover Dam. The Rangers lured the best of Caesar's Legion into Boulder City, then blew the whole town up. The NCR still lost a bunch of troops in the fighting, though. My older brother sacrificed himself so they could evacuate some of the wounded.
Sorry to hear
Don't worry
that.
about it. Camp McCarran, but I'm on leave at the moment, heading back to California to see my folks. I'm supposed to join up with a caravan that's heading that way up at the 188, but they're not due to arrive for a while yet.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you for sharing that information with me. I don't have time for this. Well, this place is desolate, even by post-apocalyptic standards. They should try a little harder, I guess is what I'm saying. Here in Boulder City. Why on earth is there a bar here? It's a great question.
We've got a situation with some great cons right now. The brass at McCarran has ordered me to lock down the ruins until it's been resolved.
Ruins, you say?
One of my patrols was on its way back from Novak when it came under fire from the great cons. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the cons into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire. No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The cons have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages.
Okay. Maybe I'll negotiate a deal. There we go.
Normally I'd turn you down since I have no idea who you... All right. I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the great cons. Their leader is a man named Jessup. If we hear shooting, we'll be coming in. But it'll probably be too late for you.
Those hostages are already dead. I'm decapped you. Yeah, I mean...
Good luck.
My history of this sort of stuff is pretty poor, but... I am a character with a big speech skill here, and I haven't had a chance to use it. Yeah, normally I'd say no, but you have a real player character kind of vibe. You got real main character energy. Hey, NCR Trooper. Where are these quote-unquote cons? I would speak with them. Hey, talk great con.
Hope the NCR doesn't send reinforcements from the dam.
Well, I will do everything I can to stop that from happening. The Great Khan hideout.
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in
Yeah,
Gate Springs.
It's true.
You're supposed to be dead.
I got better. Classic Wolverine line. I'm a ghost here to haunt you. Yeah, about that.
Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me.
All right. Why don't you shoot your way out of here?
Yeah?
I want answers.
On what? He's one of the chairmen, big shots that run the Tops Casino in New Vegas. A friend from the city contacted me with info on a big job. I should have known that the caps were too good to be true, but there was still no way I could pass up the chance.
Now, this is a great question, 6-7. Have I ever succeeded in high-stakes special stealth operations? I mean, this is a really good point, because I feel like at this point in our history together, my viewers have seen me engage in probably at least a dozen high-stakes special stealth operations, and I don't think one has been successful yet. This is definitely uncharted territory. Yeah, the Sentry just lets walk in. It's just like, this is fine.
It's just a big fancy poker chip as far as I know. Don't know why anyone would make one out of platinum, though.
I really love this view of the back of Boone's head, by the way.
He's a snake, that's why.
That's great mise en
He owed
scene.
us the rest of the pay for the job, so maybe he didn't want to pay up. Fine. What's to negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here. I can't believe I'm doing this.
All right.
All right, the
We did
hostages
it.
can go. The NCR had better keep their end of the deal. Here, a souvenir for you. It's Benny's lighter. Shove it up his ass when you catch up with him.
Will do. Is that quest? Will I get points
go
for that?
on.
All right. Welcome to level 11. Here we are. Good old level 11. I'll take guns up to 70. We're going to take science up to 40. We'll take repair up to 30. And medicine up to 32. With them sitting half the time, you get great mise en scene. Sometimes you get missing scene. It's true. All right, we're level 11 now. Things are going great. I mean, I'm going to take Sunset Sarsaparilla if you just leave it around.
Evening.
A lot of gumdrops are showing up in the game now. It's kind of weird that I can just rob this guy and it doesn't. Oh, but the ammunition's off limits. I like that their headquarters is also just this little area behind the desk. Like, where do they sit? It's their hideout. Their secret hideout, if you will. What's going on down here? I would hide really good loot in a room like in a building like this. If I were designing this game, you wouldn't believe the loot that would be in here. It'd be simply out. Oh yeah, a jet and toilet. I just drank out of it. I meant to grab some more drugs out of it, but accidentally drank out of it. It got very train spotting there for a second. Oh, true police stories. Is that one of those permanent upgrades? What would the loot be? I mean, this is a really good question. I think it would be Shamoth Boy, a suit of. I think it would be a suit of power armor with the Nuka-Cola paint job on it. I had one of those in Fallout 76, and I really liked wearing it. It really made me feel just special. So I think that I would probably get that. I would probably, yeah, I would hide in here a really cool suit of Nuka-Cola power armor. A very reasonable thing to be here in the Mojave Wasteland in a random building in downtown Boulder City. Oh man, the quest for that back in the olden days. Now I don't know if this is still the case since Fallout 76 has changed so much, but the quest to get the Nuka-Cola power armor, to like unlock these nuclear vaults that you had to get it, finding all of these unmarked quests in a row to get access to all this. You eventually like unlocked a vault that had a bunch of Nuka-Cola surplus in it. Took so long and was so difficult to do. And then after I did it, I could repeat it every like 24 hours. So I used to just go do that. And in my camp, I set up a vending machine that sold all the plans so people could make their own Nuka-Cola armor, and had like an entire economy going for that back at my camp. A vending machine economy. I love
Glad
Fallout
you're able to get
76.
my people freed, but there's a new problem. I just got orders to take out the Great Khans, hostages or not.
Oh man.
My hands are tied. I can't go against orders.
Can I?
You're right. The Great
Yeah.
Khans are free to
And
go.
you have to have a speech check on that? Oh, the Great Khans love us. The Great Khans can't get enough.
Hey.
Oh, great God. Hey! Wow! What are you up to, guy? How goes it? I already searched this very cool building. Yeah, vending machines and kindness. That's what it's all about. And profit. Vending machines, kindness, and profit. Thank you. It's good to see you, by the way, Shy Mouth Boy. Glad you could be here. What's going on up here? Imagine a vending machine that dispenses vending machines. No, I mean, recursive vending machines are the dream. That's what every vending machine aficionado hopes for.
Fancy meeting you here, friend.
Yeah, Victor. Fancy meeting you here.
Just rolling along on my spurs. Looks like I just might make it to New Vegas after all. Yep. Guess it's just down to you and Fancy Pants. I wouldn't worry about him. He looks all hat and no cattle, if you ask me.
He wasn't wearing a hat, Victor.
Fancy Pants?
Ah,
No, I ain't seen hiding a hair of him since the tussle in Good Springs. I'm sure he ran back to the soft living of New Vegas, though.
I don't like being followed, robot.
Yep. But this is getting mighty embarrassing. People gonna start to talk.
All right.
Look me up when you get to New...
Off he goes. Unsuspiciously. Check out what's going on in the train station. Yeah, you know, Victor as a companion would be fun. He's such a cool looking character. And I love the voice for him. He would have been super fun to have.
You're mine.
You're mine. Yeah, trash talk that trash talk that scorpion. Oh man, science isn't where I need it to be. But maybe lockpick is. No, neither are. Oh well. That was exciting for a moment. The world was our oyster for a brief second. It all ended. Always gonna pick up that good soda. Is this a point of interest? A POI? If you will? Who's up here that's a talkable person? Boy, there's some hills it just feels like the Courier should be able to scale that Fallout New Vegas insists he cannot.
All mine.
If you really want to shoot some dogs, yeah, go for it. I'm not going to tell you you can't. Okay, the NPC's over here. Hey, Boo. Not sure what happened there. Good to see you again. What have we here? Maybe an NCR camp? Hey, it's me, the Courier. Heard there's some Rangers here. Hey! Kevin, thank you for the resub. I'm glad Twitch let you do it. I heard that you didn't time it precisely to the minute last night.
Stick around for when they get here, you'll see. If I lived to earn the black armor, I could die a happy woman. This is a military outpost.
Interesting places around here?
Have you ever heard the story of the bomber that crashed into the lake before the war? Supposedly it's mostly intact, even after all that time. For about 10 years now. Toughest training I've ever done.
Thank you,
and
though,
it was the
Kevin.
proudest day of my life when I got my... Did you know that the first battle at Hoover Dam was won because of the Rangers? Legion had the numbers, but we had the skill.
I thought they would have been in Texas.
Ranger Station Alpha used to be the frontline outpost for NCR. When we moved on to the dam, this station has fallen into more a support role.
So long. Guys, wake up. I'm here. It's me, Courier. Do you have names? Oh, you do, Castillo.
Looks like we booted the Legion out of Nelson. This post isn't someplace a civilian ought to be.
Well, it is.
Just the usual. Legion scouts try to slip across the river a couple of times a week, but they always end up floating downriver with holes in their heads.
That's bad luck.
Ranger Station Alpha. Ranger Lineholm is in command here. I'm not really much of a historian. The short version is that the Rangers are the elite of the NCR military. Best fighters in the wasteland.
All right, this might be a Wasteland reference, Kevin. That's interesting. I have very little knowledge of Wasteland. I should check it out. I guess technically that's a your box, not a mine box. Really? All right, sure. Okay, let's take a look at our map. Whoa, we got a little too local there. Camp McCarran. Maybe it's time to head toward Camp McCarran. Or at least head toward our marker and see what lies along the way. If you're just joining us, you're here for Fallout New Vegas. I'm Jess. You're you. Glad you could be here. Hope everybody's doing well this evening. I've done nothing but think about New Vegas since I started playing it again. BMX Legend, I mean, this part is important. We don't talk about it as much as we should.
You know him as a BMX legend.
That's me, BMX Legend. Thank goodness I have a button that says that. Also, of course, this button.
Glass bottom boat.
I've got a button that says glass bottom boat now, glass bottom. And it goes sailing merrily along glassy bottom. They say, oh, you can see right through it, see right through it. And that song ain't so very far from wrong. Okay, capsize. Okay, capsize. This is why I never fell. I got spurs. Now, you guys haven't planned landmines here, have you? This feels like a place that might have landmines. Or at least sand traps. Am I right? Camp Golf?
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
Boom. Do that, man. I'm gonna say this is sort of medical tent. Classic mash 'em up.
Hey, friend, need something?
Box sawbones.
Here's...
He's got the caps. I've got... Oh, yeah, here we go. Give me all those. Actually, maybe don't give me all those until I do the math on this. I have to math this out a little bit. Can't believe the plasma grenades are worth that much. Okay, I'll get some of the... So I got warning, my singing's too close to the... I mean, that is a real problem. Okay.
Give me a shot if you need anything else. Ma'am.
Ma'am.
Hey, friend, need something?
Yeah, I do.
Here's what I
need to rob you blind with these excellent deals I'm about to get. Okay. Now to unload some armor. All right, I think we'll come out of this deal about even with a bunch more stem packs, which is right where I want to be. Not bad. Yeah, that's actually some pretty good trading there.
Pleasure doing business with you. Ma'am.
I'm manipulating this economy. What's going on at Camp Golf? Camp Golf tent. Guess all these are just barracky type tents. Probably nothing special about any particular one, other than the one that probably has like some unbelievable piece of loot hidden in it. This one's at the center. Yeah, this looks more important. NCR trooper. Just sitting in front of a broken terminal. Ooh, what have we there? What does lad's life give you? Don't mind me. Oops. We can do that.
Nice job out there.
Lad's life removed. Took it back.
No. Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time.
Okay, babe, there's nothing going on in here. Dummy terminal inactive. Interesting. There are a bunch of dummy terminals. I have no memory of this part of the game. I do think I must have, like, powered through this when I originally played it. Like, I don't think I explored at all. This place got a door. This place got a door. It's got that font. Wow. This is another one of those cavernous indoor spaces with relatively little going on in it, apparently. Should I wait until morning, maybe? Maybe that'll enliven things a bit. I want to rob these dummies. Okay, ooh, password time. Let's say the password is uphold. Okay. Two out of 6 correct on garden. There we go. Got it. I love the hacking game. Ooh, Honest Hearts is kind of boring. Yeah, I've never messed with any of the DLC. Hey, Fatongle. You should see Laddie starring Laddie Laugher. There's a mechanic for hacking that I didn't learn about until years and years after. What is it? what I just did. I think I've mentioned before, at least in the Discord, if nowhere else, that usually I don't love most DLC. I also, for most big games, I don't usually want more. I'm usually like good with it by the time I'm done. I'm usually not looking for more game from a big game like this. That said, Oblivion had the best ever expansion pack with the Shivering Isles, so that is my one exception. Oh wow, you can find matching symbols to reset guesses and remove wrong words? I had no idea. I was always just playing it as the word game. Look at that, that's kind of interesting. So is there really like nobody here I need to talk to, or nobody like spitting out quests or anything? It's just a big giant nothing building? Look at those god rays. That is wild. I had no idea. F-Tongle. I have to try that next time. Like, that breaks my brain to hear that.
Controlling the Mojave almost makes you wish for nuclear winter.
Nuclear winter. I had no idea about that. That is wild. I've played so much Fallout too. I guess it exists in Fallout 3 and 4 also. It's just like a common thing for the series. Wow, that's wild. I had like 250 hours in Fallout 4 and had no idea. Also today I realized I had 250 hours in Fallout 4 and was kind of upset to learn that. I loaded up my save that I haven't touched in like 4 or 5 years, and I was sitting right at the entrance to Nuka World. It's like, yeah, this is where I belong. This is perfect. Maybe I'll be asked to report back here for a different quest. Maybe I just don't need to be here yet. It feels like kind of nothing's going on. Freedom Force definitely had a character named Nuclear Winter, definitely with a theme song. That was what I was referencing there with Nuclear Winter. Man, Freedom Force. There's a quest or two at Camp Golf. Yeah, I figured there had to be with that big of a location. I'll drift back to it. Who's here? What's going on? Brad Scorpion, what we got? Oh man. Ugh! I haven't seen a mole rat yet. I've seen an ex-mole rat though. Man. Man, isn't Freedom Force a great game? The sequel's really good too. I streamed both the Freedom Force games, just a little bit of each one, a few years back. That's a game I wouldn't mind revisiting. I remember at the time, like, all the video game magazines talked constantly about the idea of the superhero curse, like how there had never been a really good superhero video game. And Freedom Force was one of the ones that was like held up as like, finally, we've broken the superhero curse. We have a good video game. I think City of Heroes, City of Heroes also got talked about as like finally a good superhero game. You know, when I tried to load them up last time, I don't think I used mods, but I used some sort of setup guide that handled a lot of the finicky stuff and got it running pretty smoothly. It was a critical strike. Sea of Heroes is having a strange 20th anniversary right now. Yo, I've seen hints of that. What's going on with it? Like, what's the story with City of Heroes right now? I dropped the boom on that guy in a serious way. Oh, contact. Who we got? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. 6-7? I keep forgetting that you were that you were a developer on City of Heroes. That's fantastic. You know, City of Heroes was the first MMO I ever played. I played it with my best friend that I grew up playing Sierra games with, and I just absolutely loved my time with City of Heroes. I got out of it right as City of Villains released. I can't remember why. I think that my friend quit playing, and it was like, it kind of made it hard to want to go back at that point, if I recall. But man, what fun I had with that game. I'd never played like any of the earlier MMOs or really online games at all. And I remember the first time I walked up, like around, what was it, like Freedom Plaza, whatever like the main gathering area was in one of those starting zones, and talked to somebody that I walked up to someone that I thought was an NPC, and then realized I was actually talking to another human being. And it was just like the wildest thing in the world to me. What a great gameplay experience. I remember having that in World of Warcraft 2 when I was at the Night Elf starting zone during my first play there. I just realized it's like, oh my god, really, I'm playing this with like hundreds and hundreds of other people on this server right now. Homecoming has an actual license agreement now with NC Soft. That is fantastic. You know, I can't remember, is Homecoming, is it just the version that has been like the fan servers that have been up for a while now? Because I got into one of them to get some screenshots of some of the soda machines from City of Heroes years ago, but I can't remember what I was using to access it. Like whether it was a fan server, if it was the Homecoming, or if there's a different one. A bottle cap's just lying around. What a fantastic game, though. Others as well. Oh man, the character creator was such a joy to use. Just being able to, I mean, I really felt like it was one of the first times a character creator really allowed me to imagine what felt like almost anything and really create it. Like, I had a character, like my main character was named Electro Lass, and she had like this kind of lightning themed jumpsuit and then two like giant anime gauntlets that she used to channel her electric powers. And I was like, this is the coolest character I've ever created in any game. Oh, what fun. What fun with City of Heroes. Where am I? Yeah, I haven't played this game in ages. I wish I'd had a good tagline for Electro Ass. I'm sorry, Electro Lass. Oops, I was reading it off chat, and my brain was like, that says Electro Ass. Which maybe that should have been my tagline. It's not Electro Lass. I have real deja vu walking into this area. Like, I haven't played this game in ages, and it just feels like, uh-oh. I completely remember what's going on here. What do we find? Oh, that's an angry Brahmin? I've twice the chance of getting a headshot, so that's exciting. Wow. Boss music for the cow. You gotta have it. Is there a mole rat ranch? Why are all the mole rats dead? What's happening? Brahmin killed them all, yeah. It's one tough Brahmin. All right, let's continue on toward our destination. Ooh, the Crimson Caravan, eh? What's up, Crimson Caravan?
Uh-huh. Good to see a friend of our government.
You know me, love that government authority.
Hey there.
Oh,
Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Good Springs.
it's Ringo. 150 bottle caps.
Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson Caravan. You can find her over in the main office.
What are the rules of the caravan?
It's a 2-player game.
Oh, wait, no. I don't want to play No. Not ever playing caravan, I'm sorry.
I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan, which is supposed to be pretty... The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way.
See you later, Johnny Ringo.
The NCR appreciates good citizens like you. The NCR appreciates good citizens like you.
Sorry, radio. Can't afford to risk it. The caravan hands call their game caravan. Real Smurf moment. No, if I create a game, it would just be called College. I get it.
The NCR appreciates good citizens like you. McLafferty's a hard boss, but she knows what she's doing. That's for sure.
Like, so much of this game has seemed completely new to me, having gone so long between playthroughs. But for some weird reason, the Crimson Caravan is the part of the game I've chosen to remember.
Hello there. Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company. How
That's
can I help
cool.
you today? The name's Hostetler, Don Hostetler. Can I help you with something?
Definitely a Jess playthrough, not a Dwarf playthrough.
I already told you I'm Don Hostetler. I already told you I'm Don Hostetler.
I think this guy's Don Hostetler.
You know, hiring isn't really my Like I said, talk to Alice McLafferty. She's in charge here.
I'm tired of repeating myself.
See ya.
I won't do it, but I want to. Hey, Alice, what's
Welcome
up?
to the Crimson Caravan Company, New Vegas branch. What may I do for you?
Nice Hostetler. Nice horse. Nice Hostetler.
I'm afraid we have no current openings for caravanners or guards, but I am in need of a
Caravaniers.
runner.
I'll take it.
Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran. Sir, the Crimson Caravan Company has been in business for over 130 years. We're partially responsible for the progress in the NCR.
Bootlickers, eh?
Well, the gunrunners continue to dominate the weapons market, and the Mormon traders from New Canaan control the majority of the northern routes. Normally,
well
I
dressed for
oversee
this
company operations at the hub in California.
Oh, you'll have to excuse me.
Welcome back.
Oops. Well, actually, I guess that's all. Perfect. All right, well, there you have it. Let's see. I wonder if there are any merchants in this merchant camp.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Well, these guys are really braggy about the monorail, aren't they? What's that word? Monorail. Boy, I find crafting to be impenetrable in every game. Is there a chance the track could bend? Not on your life, my wasteland friend. Disco nap, we're ready to go. Okay, wow, not a lot going on with the Crimson Caravan. So let's see here. What quest am I currently on? A ding. Okay, let's get out of here. Step 1, exit the Crimson Caravan compound.
McLafferty's a hard boss, but she knows what she's doing, that's for sure.
Word on the street. Tough but fair. Try my monorail hat too. Very excited. I turned in most of my grades today. I still have a shocking number of students who have not submitted. In some cases, their final paper. In other cases, several papers that have been due throughout the semester. Final grades are due at noon on Monday, so who knows if I'll see any of those. It's going to be sad times coming up if things don't turn around. Freeside's East Gate.
Hello?
Oh.
Hi, are you there? Oh, right. You can't respond. Listen, I'm using your robot as a relay to get this message to you.
Okay.
I've picked up some unusual chatter regarding your robot. It seems that it has some information that we could use. Oh, wait, where are my manners? This is Lorenzo, a knight with the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd be very interested in examining your tech. Could you bring your robot to one of our patrols so they can examine it? I'll have the robot mark the location on your map.
Interesting. Ooh, man. AI submissions. So many AI submissions this semester. Oh man, so many AI submissions. Yeah, I think we can trust this Brotherhood of Steel. So many AI submissions. It's really hard to emphasize. Just
reach for the sky, lady. This is the best gun in the whole galaxy. I paid 1 million caps for it, and it wasn't even brand new.
It's worth 1,000 caps to me.
I don't really like... Sorry, but I... See you...
Yeah, it takes guts to plagiarize. I can respect that. It takes very little to have AI do your homework for you. And then not even, like, change things. Sometimes, like, the papers even include, like, the I'm an AI kind of language built into them. It's just... Oh, it's so upsetting. Hey,
If
Ralph.
you're looking for guns, talk to Mick. Otherwise, I've got a... I only offer services if
Ooh,
the
the
king
king.
gives the okay. Impress him and we can talk.
It was the blurst of AI times.
If you haven't heard of the king,
Mm.
must have been living under a rock. The king has his boys all over Freeside. He controls the water pump and is essentially the go-to guy for what goes around here.
I try to remember, you know, as a professor, I sometimes ask myself, it's like, how can these students not want to take their work more seriously when I see something like that? But then it's like, I took it super seriously because I'm the kind of person who would end up being a professor someday. And like, to assume that school should matter as much to them as it did to me is probably pretty unrealistic. So I try to keep that in mind. Like, I mean, yeah, of course I was into college. I decided to spend the rest of my life out of college. But that doesn't have to be everyone's outlook on the world. I mean, I guess I can get just like, let's skate by. You know, just finish this up, check off the boxes. That's maybe a healthier attitude, because I put myself through all manner of anxiety going through college that ultimately probably didn't have to happen.
Yeah, I've got a little side business going.
I try to keep that
what
in
I'm about
mind.
to share with you does not leave this room, huh? Over the years, I've gradually perfected my craft to the point of perfection.
Oh, wow.
No one can distinguish between my work. What I'm referring to is passports. If you've got the caps, I can whip up a strip passport which will fool even the most well-trained eye. Hey, if you're interested and have the caps, they go for 500. Any less, and it ain't worth the risk of getting caught. What do you...
Yeah, I'll take a fake passport.
Here you go.
I mean, why not? Yeah, that's absolutely right, Patangle. I always try to help people who want to put in the effort. So, yeah, I mean, I think that's the way to approach it.
What do you want to know? If you ever... The king has his boys all over Freeside. He controls the water pump and is essentially the go-to guy for what goes around here.
You know, knock on wood. Knock on wood, Ultimate CJ. Great to see you, by the way. We haven't had a crash yet. Now, I'm running like 400 mods. They're supposed to keep the game from crashing to make that happen. But so far, we've been crashless.
They're the local energy weapon dealers.
I haven't made it to a vault
yet. When it comes to lasers and plasma, they're the only game in town. And they keep it that way. Gloria's men are the best armed in Freeside and ruthless to boot. But her brother, Jean-Baptiste Cutting,
that's a great
name. Them all to shame. Their joint is the only place in Freeside to get it all under one roof. They've got gambling, booze, chems, and whores.
Wow.
They're good folks, just don't cross them. They're known for tidying up loose ends with a bullet to the brain box.
Oh man, a full-on bricking of a crash. That's serious business.
Thanks for stopping.
Not 400. I'm exaggerating. I do have like 44 though. I mean, no joke, like 44 mods just to make vanilla Fallout New Vegas run smoothly on modern systems with very little in the way of actual like tweaks to visuals or gameplay or anything like that. It's just like, here is every mod possible to try to get it to run smoothly. I mean, and so far it does. Like, the load times are really quick. Like, the saves are almost instantaneous. It seems to be getting the job done.
Welcome to Mick and Ralph's. If you need guns, I'm your man. For general supplies and other services, see my partner Ralph.
Now, I did try to play Fallout 4 for a minute today, and it crashed like every minute and a half. Uh-oh. We got a situation.
Thanks for stopping in.
We got another classic radio situation. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's your radio? Oh no. We gotta get this thing turned off before Twitch hears. Where do you keep your radio? Ah, whew. Still hear it. There's multiple radios in here. Oh, it's the ultimate trap. I've been trapped. Oh no.
We've got competitive prices and a good inventory.
I don't get braggy. Back. Let's see. Whoa, wait a second. Embrace the Mantis King for a mere 11,000 caps. Luca Breaker? Good lord. Those weapons are wild. And then all varieties of spiked knuckles. Let's see. Do I have anything that actually desperately... Oh, man. Yeah, please. Repair that for me. It's looking pretty bad. I think my reading glasses can make it. Okay, that's good.
Thanks.
Almost paid 1,000 caps to buy that little toy gun. Yeah, I really wanted that little toy gun in my defense. Is that little toy gun, is it like secretly awesome, or is it totally just like a haha dummy, you just spent a bunch of caps situation? Okay. Hey, Dixon.
Looking for a fix, man?
Oh, Kim's, eh?
Have a look.
Dixon's jet. I like that, and Dixon's whiskey.
Bye.
Thank you. I did do a little bit off stream. I did like the Helios quest and like Camp Forlorn and a couple other little things like that.
Contact.
Really? Contact? Who are we shooting at? Who are we shooting at? Oh, that guy, I guess. What happened? Who was that guy? What even just happened? Yeah, I'm terrible at finding my way around the vaults in any game. Unintelligent grumble burp. Yeah, Boone's got this. Like, Boone, are we sure that guy was like a hostile? Did you just take a big old shot at somebody that we didn't need to? I'm just supposed to like trust your judgment on this? Yeah, the Boone situation's pretty bad. I like traveling with Boone though, because I'm a horrible shot. Oh, this guy seems to want us to follow him. Probably not a trap. We're not going to get ambushed or anything back here, are we?
Check it out. Between the dump. The last person's.
Okay. I'm sorry. Oh man. This fish talking some trash to it. Oh my goodness. Not you, Boone. Not you, Eddie. Yeah, you, unarmed thug. Good job, gang. Unbelievable. That was amazing. I shot his eyeball out. Unarmed and now unchested. That's right. Oh, how fun. This is a great game. Yeah, as I said when I started to play this one, I haven't played it since it came out. So it's been years and years and years. And in my head, I considered myself more of a Fallout 3 fan. Like, I liked Fallout 3 more than New Vegas in my head. But now that I'm going back and replaying some New Vegas, I realize I think I was just flat out wrong on that. New Vegas is just an absolute pleasure. But I'm also a weirdo who likes Fallout 76, so don't take my word for it. And half of my love of Fallout 76 is all just because as someone living in West Virginia, it is a true pleasure to get to see like restaurants I eat at represented in the game. That still kind of melts my brain to think about. Like Hillbilly Hot Dog made it into Fallout 76. Camden Park, the amusement park in Fallout 76, is just like a 30-minute drive from here. It's far more dangerous in real life than it is in the game, and it's overrun with ghouls in the game. Regan lived in Vegas when this was released. You know what's really sad is, like, when I Google occasionally stuff and read about some of these locations in the Fallout wiki, I have this sad moment where I'm like, oh wait, that's just a real town. That's not something they made up for Fallout. And I'm like, doy.
We're not even allowed to stop by Mick and Ralph. Mick and Ralph's is located just before the East Gate.
Mick and Ralph's.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
You're not the boss of me. Man, get a load of that. Game does look great. What in the world?
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
What in the world?
Mick and Ralph's.
I mean, I'm following. Hey, Hitchhiker, welcome, man. Hope you're doing well. Just a regular rat. Just a giant-sized regular rat. Hope you're doing well, Hitchhiker. Welcome, man. Yeah, Ultima. I loved the Amazon Fallout series. It's actually what convinced me to come back and play this. Like, I was itching to play any kind of Fallout game as soon as I was done watching it. Did you enjoy it? I thought it was really fun. It was way better than I imagined a Fallout series could be. Yeah, West Virginia is super dangerous IRL. Oh, there's the rest of Freeside.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your
They definitely got the music right. I mean, I think something that really works well is that Fallout, I mean, going all the way back to the original Fallout 1 and 2, all the visual and music elements and everything else were just so ready to be adapted. It had such a rich vibe to the whole series already. It's like, no wonder it adapted so well. It was like built from the ground up to work, I feel like.
The king controls the water pump. If you want water, you need to pay like everyone else.
Fallout fever, yeah. Uranium fever has gone and got me down.
If we let everyone run amok, the damn NCR would shut us down. Gotta have some way to regulate usage.
Yeah, Danger Spot called Tudor's Biscuit World. I was so disappointed that Tudor's Biscuit World was not represented in Fallout 76, because if you've ever spent any time in West Virginia, you know that you can't go more than like 3 miles in any direction without coming across a Tudor's Biscuit World. And if you come across a Tudor's Biscuit World, you owe it to yourself to stop and eat, because it's fantastic. It's a wonderful fast food joint. Worth all of those cholesterol points. I didn't realize the sound effect for entering vats came all the way from Fallout 1. That's cool. Okay, Atomic Wrangler.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to search you before letting you in.
Okay. Wow, now here we are in Freeside proper. Oh, the Atomic Wrangler. This is cool. You know, one little detail that I like that they got right about Vegas, based on my limited experience in Vegas and Nevada in general, is just the idea that every flat surface that could support like a slot machine or other gambling terminal, there's one sitting on it. Like even at the airport, it's just wonderful.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you?
Ooh, Joe Cool, what's your go-to at Tudor's? Shaved ham melt, not a bad choice. Like my go-to, if I'm there for breakfast, is going to be always, well, I have two options at breakfast. I either like just an egg biscuit, just a biscuit with an egg on it, or I like the biscuit and gravy. Like biscuits and gravy are one of my favorite foods in the world. Like those mornings when you wake up and you're like, I need an 1,800 calorie breakfast. They'll make me feel like a slug all day long. Nothing satisfies like a biscuit and gravy. So biscuit and gravy is way up there. If I'm there at lunchtime, I am all about a pinto bean platter. I like some soup beans, a little bit of cornbread. Hard to resist that. That's the sort of stuff I grew up eating.
We've got liquor, chems, and whores aplenty.
Good.
Pick your fix and we'll oblige. Our only rule is no sampling the merchandise. If you'd like to do a bit of gambling, I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tabs. Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying their bills. We need someone to collect. I'd prefer you not kill anyone with a debt. It's a bit difficult to collect.
What's our luck look like? Not
just
great,
get
I
the
think.
caps from them. After that, I couldn't care less. Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked down. A real mixed basket of fruits. Their names are Grex, Santiago, and Lady Jane. Grex is a bit cracked, but mostly harmless. Just don't mention any... He owes 138... All right, 50-50 it is. But you better bring back all of the cap. If we hear you crossed us, the next bounty hunter will be coming. Lady Jane fancies herself a high roller, but she's just another dirtbag NCR prospector. I hear she's run goods for the followers of the apocalypse in the past, but other locals might know more. She owes us 250 cap.
And how about Santiago?
Is a suave son of a bitch, but a total pansy when it comes to fisticuffs.
Same.
He owes 212 caps. Yep.
All right. Yeah, I think our luck is probably 5. Let's take a look here. Yeah, we didn't tweak our luck at all. We're all charisma and agility, baby. That's all you need.
Welcome to the atomic... We ain't scraping to get by, if that's what you're asking.
The usual.
We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers.
Oh.
If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities. Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience.
I've faked the boyfriend experience. I can do that.
Disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you
he's yucking everybody's yum.
Not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it.
I've heard about this F-Tongle, the Tale of Two Wastelands mod, which merges Fallout 3 and New Vegas all together. I guess it runs Fallout 3 in the New Vegas engine. Yeah, it's kind of wild. And bees, that's a good point. Yeah. Once I mean, I don't wear ties already. Like, even the things I probably should be wearing ties to. But there's no way after the apocalypse you're going to see a tie on me. I mean, maybe I will be your pair.
Just don't rough up the merchandise.
No, you know what? I'm not. I feel like my character wouldn't do that. That's not... I'm going.
Oh, I'd still be the pimp. You'd just be my pissant recruit.
Not doing it, James Garrett. Sorry.
Try your hand at blackjack.
All right. Let's keep looking around here. Freeside is fine. Freeside's got it all.
Hey, baby. Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
Looks pretty
Have
unbalanced.
a good time.
Interesting.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
Squatters aren't happy about the water rationing.
Oh, man. Check this out.
Then when are they ever happy?
It's the guy from Less Manly.
Watch yourself. There's some unsavory types about.
Big school of impersonation. This is fantastic. I don't remember this at all somehow.
What
hey,
do we
Pacer.
have here? Another petitioner for the king? Who's the king? You believe this asshole man? In Freeside, the kings rule. And the king rules the kings. Got it?
Yeah, big scary mods scare me. Like, I want the most modest mods possible. Like, the thought of messing around with gameplay, that really freaks me out. Like, I can get wanting to do texture upgrades, some things like that. But, like, major overhauls of how the game works always scare me. And it's like, if Bethesda does one of these weird, oh, we just decided to patch the game, 10, 15 years since our last patch. Who knows what happens to it?
Anything's possible. You know what?
All right, here's our speech.
Half the people
But
around
that's
here,
not
they
fun
forget
to be
who runs this
scared.
place. Head on through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
Hey.
Oh gosh, it's Rex. I have no memory of Rex from last time around. I want to be friends with Rex. Oh, where's that music come from? Oh no, is there a radio in here? No, not like this. Is there a jukebox? Radio? No, it's just pumped in. No, white noise.
Look, Rexy,
Someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what. Do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside?
No, actually I didn't.
It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my man tell me that one of those bodyguards, a fella named Oris, is making a little too much money. He's making a killing in repeat business. Once someone hires him, they never want anyone else. Specifically, I want you to hire him. Play the part of an innocent tourist and follow his lead. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch. So, what do you say? You may have noticed that some of those guards out there are kings, too. I'm not trying to get some kind of unfair advantage. I just want a level playing field for my boys.
Seems fair.
Okay, then. Once you part ways, return here. I'll look forward to hearing your report.
Sweet, 200 bottle caps. Don't mind if I do. Beautiful. I'm running out of that room before it triggers. Oh, it just keeps going. It's just being pumped all over the place. Okay, let's see here. We're making great progress. Still on world record pace. Hard to believe. So there's an entrance to Freeside. Let's switch up our quests. Let's do GI Blues. Why not? It says this away. Where's the mod that replaces the King voiceover with Austin Butler? That's what everybody wants to know.
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades. We've got it all at the Silver Rush. You want to get your hands on some of the
that's a great voice.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
How lucky can one buy? I kissed her and she kissed me. Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat? The sign looks so good. Hey, Oris.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than... Just look around. People here are as like to stab you as say hello.
This guy's got full armor.
200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the... Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. I'll keep a brisk pace.
Man, he is keeping a brisk pace. It's a serious light jog. How wise Legion of Doom shoulder pads, though?
To your left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their services. Up ahead on the next block is where the kings hang out. Don't let them scare you.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only it.
Okay, let's go. We're doing it. We're running.
Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler.
Let's go, Oris. I want that cool gun, too.
Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead.
Make sure Boone and Eddie were with me. Can't remember what happens here. Slow down, dude. Oh, good. You ran to a sign. Happens to the best of us.
Thought you could ambush us, huh? Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about now.
Well, if I want to be up to my ass in lowlife, I'm not smart enough to figure it out.
Call it a hunch. You do this job for long enough and you... You're imagining things. It's just the rush of adrenaline. Luckily for you,
This is funny. Ooh, mismatched shoulder spikes is a really good point.
Well, here we are. No worse for wear, are you?
So I wonder if us being really dumb hurt us there. If we're not going to be able to give the king the information he needs. Who's to say? Who's to say in this crazy mixed up world what's what? Sorry, I didn't see anything suspicious at all.
What's up?
I'm a big old dum-dum. Where'd the king go? Where are you, the king? What time is it? Maybe we'll just wait a few hours and see where the king pops up. Seems like he should be somewhere around here. Here, Rex.
Going to the Wrangler tonight?
Where else?
The king is all that his name implies, and then some.
Oh, the king groupies. Oh, it's just blasting with the cool gun. How cool is this gun? Some tail imitation. Seems like you must be up here. Is there a third floor? Oh, yeah. Stairwells are separated because the game hates you. Yeah, that's the feeling. I wonder if that's intentional. I feel like probably not.
What do you have for me? Oh, he did he? Well, that just ain't good enough. And before you ask, I'm not gonna cover.
Huh. So will it be different this time? I guess I don't have anything that can raise my intelligence temporarily.
Hey.
There we go. I got out here more easily than I expected. Okay, here goes. Yeah, maybe after seeing it twice, we'll figure it out.
We're gonna have rat tonight.
Oh yeah, drugs will work. That's right. I forgot about drugs. Just like real life, drugs can make you smarter.
Need some grub? Typically, I find it goes down better if I leave people guessing. So what do you say?
Okay, let's try this again. Ooh, find something on the bodies isn't a bad idea either. Let's see. I haven't used any chems really this game. Let's see what sort of smarten up chems we have. Okay, I wonder how long mentats last. I'll wait till I get to the second screen to use it.
I knew you'd be back. Done it.
This time I'll be smart because I've taken drugs. Hashtag 425. $100 caps a pop is a racket. No, stop with the music. All right, let's see here. This time, you won't outsmart me, you ding dong. I never use chems in any Fallout game. I'm such a goody-goody. I just literally forget they exist.
So tell me, did you really think I'd be stupid enough to fall
Oh,
for this
no.
again? As much as I hate to...
Uh-oh. Interesting. Ooh, too bad, Oris. Yeah, you hate to see that. Oh, that thug's gonna be hard to hit. Uh-oh.
Come on. Okay, that's it. Force isn't harmless enough to put up with. They killed him. Let's just kill this one and be done.
Old Ben. Are those Securitrons hostile? No, not yet.
This is hopeless. Can't run from me.
Uh-oh. Things have gotten out of control. Oh, wow. Those are pretty handy. Uh-oh, gang. There's Lady Jane. Wait up, wait up. I need to talk to you. No! Lady Jane! Why'd you aggro? Oh, no. Oh, no.
I'm hit.
Hey, this went to hell.
Looks like they left.
Whew, that kind of went off the rails, gang. All happened because I just take drugs, you're right. Hey, old Ben, come here. Running, babe.
I'm hit.
Hey, RJ. You seem to have bugged out all kinds of things. Hey, okay, here we go.
In that case, I suppose you're here to collect. If someone were to recover my caravan from that cave, I could easily pay in full. Damn. I didn't want to hand over all of my caps because I won't have enough to get home to go. Here, take it all.
Wow, we perceptioned it. We are falling out. Yeah, this all fell apart. This got away from us, gang. I mean, I'm probably on one of those bodies. There's like 700 caps worth of loot. You just have to be a little bit more ambitious. The king's still upstairs, or you go back in? Oh, here he is. Good.
What do you have for me? Ah, so... Well, you're not subtle, but you get the job done. That's good enough for me. Maybe you can help me with something more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the Strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resentful.
Ornery.
Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Word's come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything. Good. I like that enthusiasm.
Okay, how are we doing here? Let's see. A little ways away from leveling up. We've collected one of our debts. Wow, look at all this stuff. We've got all kinds of good things going on. You know what? I think this is going to be a good place to stop. I think here in the King's School of Impersonation, we will call it quits for the evening because I'm getting a little sleepy. But we will be back again soon with this. There's a decent chance. I don't know this for sure. Don't hold me to this, but I may stream again tomorrow night because I'm having so much fun with this. So there may be more New Vegas in the future. Best way to keep track of when I'll be streaming again, if you're a member of our Discord, we'd love to have you over there. It's codename Iceman the Ride. Great place to hang out with other folks who love mostly a mix of retro games, but newer stuff too. And we'd love to have you there. Great way to get the most recent updates on when I'll be streaming soon. I'm a certified New Vegas head, and you're here for it. No, I'm absolutely a New Vegas head. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am because I'm having an absolute blast. But for now, we should probably get a raid going before we sign off. Where do we want to go? Who's online? What's happening? Who's doing stuff? Let's see. Let's raid to Cobra Commando, who a friend of the stream, someone whose channel I really enjoy. If y'all don't know Cobra, you'll definitely love her. She is streaming a little bit of The Longest Journey tonight. If you like classic adventure games, so yeah, we'll have her over there. Be sure to let Cobra know that I sent you. In the meantime, thanks again for hanging out. Thanks for falling out with me, and I'll see you again soon. We'll start tackling all the fun this wasteland has to offer. Take care, you guys.